Good morning, students. I'm going to continue chapter 5 Cooperative Societies, part number 28. Today we will discuss about the different types of cooperative societies. In the previous classes we discussed the meaning of cooperative societies, merits, demerits, suitability and formation of cooperative society. Now we are going to discuss the different types of cooperative societies. Okay, so first of all we will start with the types of cooperative society. First one is consumer cooperative society. So consumer cooperative societies. A consumer cooperative society stores is set up to ensure a steady supply of essential commodities of standard quality at fair prices. Means they want to supply the commodity at fair prices. It eliminates the middleman. By providing the commodities to the consumer, it eliminates the middleman by establishing a direct link with the producers. Okay. It supplies the articles of daily consumptions. What are the goods of daily consumption? Directly from the manufacturers or the wholesalers and sells them to the members at reasonable prices. So the profits are distributed among the members in proportion to their purchases during the year. So this is the consumer cooperative society. Due to the direct link with the producer, it eliminates the middleman. For example, NAFED, HAFED, Mother Dairy, HMPC, etc. These all are the state and international level of consumer cooperative societies. Now we come to the second one, industrial cooperative society. An industrial cooperative is organized by small-scale producers or artisans to face competitions and to make increased production. Cooperative undertakings are as a useful means of developing small-scale and cottage industries. Industrial cooperatives are very helpful in obtaining raw materials. It's very helpful for just obtaining the raw materials and improving the quality of the product and in securing the economies of large scale production. So these are also known as the manufacturers or the producer because they are producing the raw goods as their own by using the raw materials. So that is why it is called as a manufacturers or the producers. Industrial cooperatives are of two types. In the first type of industrial cooperative, the societies provide raw material, tools and other facilities. Members of the society produce goods collectively at one common place. The society sells the output in the market and distributed profits on the basis of goods produced by each member. Now the second type of industrial cooperative society that buys goods produced by the members independently. The profit of the society are distributed in the proportion to the goods sold by each member to the society. So this is all about the industrial cooperative. Third one is marketing cooperatives. A cooperative marketing society is a voluntary association of artisans and small producers. It is formed to enable the members to secure remunerative prices for their merchandise. Such a society helps to improve the bargaining power and competitive position of its members in the society. So this is all about the marketing cooperative. Okay. It performs various marketing functions such as transportation, warehousing, packaging and grading, marketing, research, etc. for the benefit of its members. They keep the members aware of trends in the market and sometimes provide financial help to the members also. Okay, so this is the marketing cooperative society. Now we can come to the fourth point, cooperative farming society. This is totally based on the farmers. So these are the voluntary association of small farmers who join together to avail of the benefits of large scale mechanized farming. Okay, farming cooperative removes the evil of subdivision and fragmentation of land holdings. It provides the economic and social security to peasants. Scientific farming also helps to improve yield. A cooperative farming society is also known as agricultural cooperative. Okay, so this is for the farmers, for the small scale farmers. Now the next one is cooperative credit society. It is formed by people with the limited means. It aims to provide financial assistance to its members and to promote the habit of saving and thrift among them. So this is for providing the financial help to the members of the cooperative society. It may be formed by artisans, agriculturers, industrial workers or salary earners. Credit cooperatives formed by farmers and also known as rural credit cooperative societies. Okay. Now we can come to the next one, last one, cooperative housing society. Such society are formed to provide residential accommodation to their members either on ownership basis or at fair rents. Means it will provide the house to the members of the society, and they are organized by poor and middle class people in big cities where housing is a serious problem. So due to the cooperative housing society, it can provide the house to the poor people in the big cities. Okay, so this is all about the different types of cooperative societies. I taught you 6 types of cooperative society. Now we will discuss the question answers now. Long question number 1. Now the question is, what do you understand by cooperative societies? Explain their features. In this question you have to write down the meaning of cooperative society and the features, or we can say that characteristics of cooperative societies. Okay. Second question is, distinguish between cooperative societies and joint stock company. You have to show the difference between the cooperative society and the joint stock company. I taught you this difference in the videos. Okay. Now the question number 3 is, explain the merits and demerits of cooperative society. You have to write down the merits as advantages and disadvantages of cooperative societies. Next question is question number 4. What is the purpose of forming a cooperative society? Why the cooperative society is formed? Describe the characteristics of cooperative society. Means you have to write the formation of the purpose of the formation of the cooperative society in this question. Question number 5. Explain how a cooperative is formed. The way the formation of the cooperative society is, means you have to write the contents of the formation of the cooperative society in this answer. How we are going to form the cooperative society. Question number 6 is, explain the management of a cooperative society. How they are going to manage the cooperative society. In this you have to write down the management of a cooperative society. Sixth question is, describe various types of cooperative society. I explained you all the different types of cooperative societies. So in this question you have to write the answers of the different types of cooperative society. So these all are the question answers. Long question answers you have to write down in your copy. You can take the help of your book for writing the answers. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.